I have missed you, and I realize you've taken good care of this for me, and it's time for me to put back on the mantle. Admittedly, I did sneak online to watch a few services while I was away because I missed you all a lot. And I thank you. Some of you sit in the same place each Sunday, so I knew whose head I was looking at from the back. And I'm here to remind you this morning that each person is made of divine goodness. Science offers that we just might be stardust. Whatever your beliefs, please know that you are a gift and you are inherently worthy of love. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you get to experience that love truly is the spirit of all souls. So in this moment on our shared journey, please feel witnessed and honored. Wherever you are on that journey, you are whole. If you are hurting in your heart, you are whole. If you are happy, you are whole. And let us move from that space of wholeness today and every day. I invite you now to rise in body or spirit to greet our neighbors. We've got a bunch of new folks. Please do introduce yourself with your pronouns.
gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near. Spirit, draw near. Gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near.
Did a round, and it's only 10:36, and there wasn't a whole bunch of lead up to that. So, whoa! That's right.
Welcome, good morning. Welcome to all who are with us in this moment and to those who will be catching us later on, either today, tomorrow, next week. I'm Nancy Olson. I'm the director of Lifespan Faith Formation, Congregational Life, and pronouns she, her. I'm here with Reverend Katie, pronouns she, Asia, Liz Elsmore, our music director, pronouns she, her, Reverend Dorian, our coordinator of membership and communications, he, him. Ooh, and we do have Gabe here today. We are your worship team today. You might see on the order of celebration that Emily was to be here, and Emily is not well today. So we're sent her all our love and health today, too. People of all ages are joyfully welcomed in the service, young, old, in between. The nursery care is available. Amanda is back after a summer off, so she is up in the nursery. Yay, Amanda, I know you're watching. I invite everyone to please complete a connection card. This card is a great way for you to let us know if you need some support, any kind of contact information, you have interest, comment. I always add a name tag. Please place it in the offering basket, and it will get to the appropriate people. Oh, and one other thing we wanted to add, because in our children and youth team, someone has a birthday. So we just want to say, happy birthday, Yuko! Thank you for being here every time you're here and also on your birthday. And now, Rev Katie.
Thanks, Nancy. So our brand new website is in beta testing. So it is live. We are still working on it. We're at the phase of the website development where we are adding pages, adding videos, and doing some work on it, so it is very exciting. And if you want to see it progress throughout the next week or so, you'll land on a page Rev Dorian set up that lets us know that the website's under construction. And if you click on the All Souls logo, it'll take you to the new website, and you can start to see how things are lining up. And it is absolutely delightful to view it on a tablet or a phone as well. And it is wonderfully scrollable. So whether you are using a desktop or a mobile device, you are going to love it. And we will let you know when it's fully complete, and once we've gone through all of our beta testing phase, and we'll have a little bit of a celebration around that. The site is gorgeous. Thank you to the entire team that's worked on it, Annie. And the video literally made me cry that you all did this summer introducing yourselves. So wait until you see it. It's just great. So, blood drive today. If you'd like to donate blood but didn't sign up, that's okay. Go see Jim. He can make sure that you get in. We're having a catered lunch after service. Thank you to Ollie and every single volunteer that has made this lunch happen. Thank you to the wonderful folks that have made this grant possible, which is ultimately Lilly Foundation funds. But the grant is covering our food today. And of course, Jane Alexander has some vegan treats. So they're there as well. Thank you. Just want to remind everyone that COVID is still a thing. We've noticed sort of informally, because that's how we have to get our data now, informally. We've noticed informally that there's been kind of a rise in COVID. So, even if you have the sniffles, go ahead and test. Just like, the 2020, 21, 22 era. Go ahead and test because it might be a mild case and you may be contagious. So just wanted to remind you of that. There's like a million people I want to thank. Staff, the board, the sabbatical team, and all of you and every single volunteer that made sure church thrived this summer. Sabbatical is meant to be a reminder that we ministers are not the congregation. The congregation is the congregation. This is the community. We only get to be with you for a short period of time in your long journeys in this community. And it's a time where you get to reset and recalibrate, and you all did that beautifully. And I'm so glad to be back with you. As we continue in our time together, please know that there are fans outside in a little basket. We are continuing our capital campaign as we move towards getting new AC, but for now we're all just hot, 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 and use the fans. Oh. Let us acknowledge the land itself and those who've sustained this land throughout the generations. We are upon the unceded land of the Lenape, Miamia, Kaskaskia, Shawnee, and Kickapoo people who were pushed from these lands and whose children have been stolen for generations. As we continue to be a community of justice, may we find ways to make real reparations. I gift to you these words by the Reverend Dr. Tanya Marquez. It is a wonder and a mystery that our paths have crossed, that in the immensity of time, the vastness of space, we coincide here. I'm in awe at the ways in which our lives intersect and intertwine, at the beauty we create when we gather. May our coming together make us more compassionate, more just, more caring, and more loving. May our hearts and minds be open to this offering. I am so glad you're here. Let us worship, let us marvel at the miracle of being here right now and the mystery that has brought us all together.
This morning, Gabe will be lighting our chalice for us, which I learned it's his first time ever lighting ours. So how exciting. The ritual of lighting our chalice reminds us to continually renew our promise to live into our covenant, to put love into action, and to live out the community of love and justice we aim to be. I invite you to rise in body or spirit as we share the words printed in our order of service in Spanish and English. If you are with us online, I invite you to let us know where you are lighting your chalice from. We'll say the words in Spanish first. El amor es el espíritu de esta iglesia y el servicio es su ley, vivir juntos en paz, buscar la verdad en el amor y ayudarnos unos a otros. Este es nuestro pacto. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. To dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. This is our covenant.
Gabe, I'm sorry, I realized we just sort of blocked you in, Nancy and I. I know, maybe, I think, yep. I invite you to take a breath and think about what joys and sorrows may be on your hearts this day. Because on any given Sunday, there's usually a mix. Some of us are here with something joyful. Some of us are here feeling stressed or anxious or tired, or we have so much energy we don't know what to do with it. And some of us are profoundly sad. However you are in this moment, there is space for you to experience the range of your emotions. Let us witness and celebrate with the Gosling family as we announce the wedding that happened yesterday of Nick Reddy to longtime partner Ed Hasbone. And we also hold in our hearts sorrows. Jill Campbell passed away at home this week. Jesse is here with loved ones. Please do show your support. You're in our hearts. I feel like it would be irresponsible not to mention that we have entered Hispanic Heritage Month and activities in Indianapolis have been canceled because it is not safe. And if you are saying, but how, but why? On Friday, I received a text message from local activists that ICE, accompanied by the Guard, were at Kroger downtown looking for those of us who might look Venezuelan. May we also remember the lives that were lost on 9/11, 2001, and the many ripples of loss from that time. May we hold in our hearts the students, the caregivers, the staff, and the entire community of Evergreen as they recover from a school shooting this week. May we remember Minnesota House of Representatives Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband, who were killed in June in an act of political violence, and Minnesota State Senator John Hoffman and his wife, also targeted in June. And I say that because we must also notice and give our attention to the ripples created when Charlie Kirk died this week by gun violence. Many of us in this room denounce gun violence. Some of us may feel relieved. Some of us may feel conflicted. Some of us may feel grief. His rhetoric caused so much hate and harm, even to some of us in this room or watching online. And his death raises questions about societal violence, accountability, grace, forgiveness, and so much more. In this moment, I am holding you in my heart and here to help you process these questions. As a faith, we condemn violence and we say that no one is beyond redemption. And it is times like these that test our faith and how we live into it, because accountability is also essential in our faith. Let us also hold in our hearts all who suffer from empire, war, hunger, violence, climate change, oppression, natural disasters. I invite you to hold a moment of silence with me, and the choir will sing us out of the silence. There are two important rituals in our community. UU congregations across the nation, I can't honestly speak for sure about if they're doing this in Britain or not, but I'm thinking no, and I know for sure they don't do this in the Qazi Hills of India, which is where we have the largest group of Unitarian Universalists outside of the United States, the Qazi Hills in India, in case you didn't know. But we have two rituals that we do.
Might be them.
There we go. One is right around June 4th, and that is our flower communion, where we acknowledge together the gift of our uniqueness and that we are a treasure to each other, each of us essential in the bouquet that makes up our community. And today is the second, our water communion ritual, which began, like most great things, from the minds of religious educators and a strong women's movement in Unitarian Universalism. And it is one of the ways in which we acknowledge that together we create something holy and sacred. It is not a supernatural power that binds us together in community, but it is a choice. And we will create together today our community water, which will be with our community at weddings and baptisms and celebrations of life and many other rites of passage, house blessings throughout this entire year. It is not something that I do to make this water sacred, but it is something that we as a community do. And if you didn't bring any water from your home or somewhere special, fear not, because we are prepared. We have some water here for you. There's also last year's community water, which you are welcome to open up and put a little bit in if that's what you would like instead of using the pitchers. Let us now begin with the ritual. Many will come from the north, south, east, and west, and so we are here at the beginning of a new congregational year as we flow like streams into the great river of the coming year.
We come from every direction of the compass to this deep place, a center of life and love.
To celebrate our coming together, we symbolically gather the waters of the world to renew and replenish our spirits and merge them together.
What we are celebrating here is like the meeting of many rivers, the coming together of people across beliefs, cultures, sexual orientations, gender identities, immigration status, physical abilities, political viewpoints, and life situations.
We take part in the water ceremony not as tourists eager to share one more place on our lengthening bucket list, but as spiritual pilgrims, committed to understand the inner meaning of the outer journey, the essence of religion.
We take part not in fear, but love, with love, not in despair, with hope instead, not as random individuals, but together as one religious community. This is a time of connection. It is a time for renewal. It is a time for celebration because we are stronger together.
You were asked to bring a small container of water to this worship service, and if you didn't remember to bring water, as Reverend Katie said, we have plenty of water here. So when you come forward as a family of many or one, if you wish to, please name the place from where the water you brought is from, if you like, and we will take a few moments then to reflect and come forward when the music begins.
And we will bless the waters after we have completed everyone coming through, and we're going to sing together after that. You may come forward. Thank you, Alan. Yay!
chorus. The words are in at the bottom of the order of celebration.
The stream sings into the river sings into the sea. The sea sings it to the boat that carries you and me. Somos el barco, somos el mar. Yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, I sail in you, you sail in me. Now the boat, thank you. Now the boat we are sailing in was built by many hands, and the sea we are sailing on, it touches many sands. Somos el barco, somos el mar. Yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, I sail in you, you sail in me.
Thank you. I offer this water on behalf of those who were not able to come forward, including our incredible staff and volunteers up in the booth, those who are in the kitchen, those who are online, catching up with us now, and catching up with us later. Blessed be this water, the wellspring of our lives.
Blessed be this vessel, this beloved community.
And blessed be this new year we begin together.
May this water wash away our fears and our bitterness and wear away our rough edges.
May it quench our thirst and refresh us, ease our pain when we are broken.
Let it be our libation for joy and laughter. Let it be the sacred link of our communion.
Bless us all
as we begin again in love.
Thank you.
Hello. I am standing here on behalf of the entire choir, so I'm speaking, but it's from all of us. We are glad to have the chance to honor Gabe Barbieri, our wonderful director, but also very sad to say goodbye. Gabe started our first rehearsal by saying, "Hello, beautiful people." What a brilliant introduction. From that moment to our last performance and all the moments in between, he has been an incredible music director and a wonderful person to be with. We've learned so much too, how to sing in Portuguese, in Slovak, how to be more musical, how to sing better, speaking especially for myself. The choir has enjoyed the time and grown, singing a wide variety of music. And I don't know if you all know how good you sound when he conducts the entire congregation, but it's a joy. Gabe, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you and wish you always the best. You have and deserve a bright future, and you will always have a home here.
guess it's time to say hello again.
It is, and I just really present the strangeness of this day to holding the tensions of saying goodbye to someone who's beloved and hello to me. As we regather, there's a tension there. There's a tension there. And underneath it all is love, and there is gratitude for the hellos and the greetings and the blessings on a ministry that has only just begun, but will forever have its roots here in people who are always rooting for you. I've spent these last 2 weeks getting settled back into the rhythm of church, meeting with staff and lay leaders, and meeting folks in small groups. As a staff, we have taken what we've learned from this summer and what we've learned from you these past couple of weeks to kind of recast a vision for the year, or perhaps fine-tune what we thought we might be doing this year, because we honestly plan about a year ahead of time. But as COVID taught us,
we like to think we do.
Yeah.
Just
Fair enough.
Full transparency.
We put things out there, we plan it,
Yeah.
we have schedules, there's charts, and then we change things.
Yeah.
Because life's, am I right? And what we all were noticing this summer is that our nervous systems have been highly activated. And we need a set of tools to navigate these times. So this year, one of our areas that we will focus on is how are we grounded? How are we applying our values to this world? You'll be hearing a lot about Valerie Kaur and revolutionary love, because I never get tired of talking about her, but you'll also notice us making plans in our worship services, changing their structure to meet the time. So one day, you may notice in worship that there's a beautiful blurb about something that sounds interesting, and you come in and we do a meditation service, and that is because we are meeting the moment. So, we plan, and we pivot, and we provide strong supports to move through these times. So, Nancy and I are going to talk a little bit about some of the things that are already happening and those that will be coming as we continue to meet the moment faithfully and as a community. So if we've got some board members out here, and I don't know if everyone knows who you are. Your beautiful faces are on the new website. But board committees, including finance, governance, and nominations committee, also an incredibly critical committee. Could you all just rise, please, so folks online and in person can see you? You can wave a hand, too. Thank you, leaders. And Betty's here, Capital Campaign. Yes, indeed, you just stay up there and wave. Thank you.
Just keep waving.
Folks, you are leading through, and I'm tired of saying this, and yet life just keeps teaching us it's true, unprecedented times. There's some other folks that I'd like for you to be able to put a face to, and that's our caring team and our pastoral visitors. Folks who are doing the work of caring in this community, can you please rise and shout out to folks that are online? But we've got a whole bunch of caring team and pastoral visitors here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are holding so much on behalf of the community and here at times of need. Some are sending cards, some are making calls and having conversations that heal. Thank you for your ministry. Often overlooked, but always working hard. Choir, can we please thank you for your work? Thank you. Your ministry is critical and transformative, and you are one of the hardest working ministry teams in our community. We thank you. We thank you, AV. And we've got some AV folks out here too that are not up in the booth. Can our social justice and green team folks rise and be seen? Because there's stuff happening in all these groups and teams, folks, social justice folks. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Now we also have membership and ushers and greeters and the hospitality team that is forever kitchen angeling. Can we thank you, please? Thank you. Thank you. And Virginia, thank you for the gorgeous flowers too. We also have a fantastic website team, folks who have been working on the website. Please let us thank you. We're going to be thanking you a lot over the next couple of weeks, but please rise. Lay-in professionals, thank you. We have a social media team. Yes, we have a social media team that actually works quite hard. So social media folks, can you please rise and be thanked? Thank you. And many, many office volunteers who come in when we need extra support. And along with us office volunteers, can we please thank our volunteer coordinators? Please rise so we can appreciate you. Thank you.
Memorial.
Worship associates? Worship associates, can you please rise and be thanked? Thank you. Thank you. So, y'all, if you weren't one of the folks who rose in body or spirit yet, there is a place for you at All Souls. Come see Reb Dorian, come see me or Keith or Ollie or one of the folks that were already risen or some of the folks Nancy's going to name. There's ways for you to be connected in community. Nancy, take it away.
Wow. I think everybody has already risen. Well, you have probably in some way, some fashion. You know, we have these small groups, and you'll hear all of us talk about the importance of small groups. Those small groups are the ways that we get to really know each other. Those are the small groups that meet together for maybe a few weeks, maybe a year, and then stay connected. In these times, those small groups to show up, to study together, to share together, to laugh together, those are just the ways that we really find some ways to connect beyond Sunday, beyond the work we do as volunteers and sharing that ministry. So we, in the program packet, there's a list of our small groups. And today, though, we would just like for those facilitators to also show their faces. The children and youth team is a number of us who come together and work to look at what programs and activities we have for children and youth. There are several of you out there, the birthday girls one, as far as being on our children and youth team. Who else is here today on the children and youth team? Yuko? No. Okay, Amanda. Okay, well, children and youth team. Humanist. I'm just going to name them, and you all just stand up. The movie night started a year ago by Bev, going very well, even through the heat. Games. Is Zach here today? The games group. Zest in Living. That's a Zoom-only group. They won't be here tonight. Memoirs. Book group. Doris. Book group. Brunch Brothers. First Friday lunch, Cindy's here. Young adults, Wanja's here. Goddess group, Jenny's here. Coffee and conversation, Barb is in the nursery. Chanting club, Celeste is here. Labyrinth circle, there are several people here who've been helping with the Labyrinth circle. Gail is up there. Ollie. Yep. And then we have a couple of groups in Chalice Circles that have been going. Chalice Circle on Aging, John and Jane, the Poetry Group, Crystal and Verlan, Spiritual Direction Group, moi,
Nancy.
Prison Ministry Exploration, Mickey and Teresa.
Yay! Excellent.
So all of these people are leading, facilitating a small group. So when you see their faces, if you see them in coffee hour, you want to know more about any of those, these are the people. Any other questions, send them off.
Can I invite you all to dream with us? So we've been doing some dreaming about this year together, and I'd like to invite you all to dream for a moment about what you would love in community. What would you love? What would bring you joy? What would bring you excitement? And can you put love at the center of it? Because love is at the center of our values. So we invite you to think on that as we hold a moment of silence. Thank you. I hope that something has bubbled up for you because Nancy has created a setup in the social hall, and we hope that you will add to that setup what your intention is for this year, what you would love. And do you want to describe a little bit about the setup, Nancy?
We have a poster board out there, and love is at the center, and you'll already see some of the things that staff have identified as ways, intentions we have to bring through our work and our time with you, love at the center. So if you, in your role here as a congregant, as a facilitator, as a class participant, have some way you would like to see yourself bringing love at the center to how you are here with us, then just jot it down. There's some pens there, and we'd love to hear from all of you, or however many of you would like to participate. Yep.
Thank you, Nancy, and thank you all. I look forward to seeing what your intentions are for the year and what you would love. It's going to be a good year because we will make it one. Next week, for those of you who are yearning for a deeper reflection, I will be reflecting on the first part of my sabbatical, and we'll begin to talk more deeply about ways in which we can be held in challenging times. For those of you who've not read the email I sent out, there was a family tragedy my very first night of sabbatical, and I'll be preaching to you a bit about what the tools were that helped me and what already exists in Unitarian Universalism so that we can thrive even in challenging times. This week, we are sharing our offering plate with the Indiana Undocumented Youth Alliance. As we continue to affirm our relationship with the immigrant community, I invite you to give generously today. I mentioned some of the challenges that we're facing as a community earlier, and this organization provides really relevant and necessary scholarships, provides community and support. So I thank you for your kindness. We thank you for your gifts. Today's offering will now be gratefully received.
Together we stand with our voices lifted. Together we sing as one choir. Together we stand with our hearts united, our flames ignited, our lives inspire. Together we stand with our voices lifted. Together we sing as one choir. Together we stand with our hearts united, our flames ignited, our lives bright to inspire. Together we stand with our voices lifted, together we sing as one choir. Together we stand with our hearts united, our flames ignited, our lives bright to inspire. Together we stand with our voices lifted, together we sing as one and sing. Together we stand with our hearts united, our flames ignited, our lives bright to inspire. Together we stand with our voices lifted, together we sing as one and sing. Together we stand with our hearts united, our flames ignited, our lives bright to inspire.
Thank you, choir. I offer you these words by spiritual teacher Ram Dass. Whether this is the first day of the apocalypse or the first day of the golden age, the work remains the same: to love each other and ease as much suffering as possible. As you go forward into this week, may you remember these words and, living with love at the center of your values, seek to ease as much suffering as possible while centering your care. May it be so. Amen and blessed be.